So sorry about that. YouTube decided to cut me off um, through the middle of that, and then I had to upload part one, and I had to look at old videos. Also, my hair is shorter now. I grew it out all summer, and it got to 7 inches. And I know people talk about how hair, it's the extension of the crown chakra, and it's like your psychic antennas. And so there's a lot of people have this belief that more of it equals you're more intuitive and psychic. And I didn't exactly find that to be the case. I found that I was picking up, frankly, more like static would be the best way. Like, I was getting information from my guides, and I did readings for people that frankly blew them away, which is always fun when you have people gasp. Some of you probably know this, but where was I going with that? But yeah, it was like I was able to get it, but it was like staticky, and I was picking up interference, and so it was the August new, no, full moon. It was the full moon in August, which was at the end of when I was at camp. I believe it was towards the end of the month, because I had like a whole day just about between the end of camp and then going back to school. And yeah, and pretty much I had that for going to preseason. It was like 2 or 3 days. It was ridiculous. Um, I mean, I grew it out all summer, like really liked it. I got all nice and like sun-kissed blonde. I kind of looked like Thor or Balder, which I liked, but I kind of knew that I was gonna cut it off, and it got to be too much in my, even just like upkeep of it. And it's kind of gross in the morning when you comb your hair and like there's just so much in the comb. And I put it on the ground as like outside in nature as a like thank you back to the earth, because technically the earth nourishing me is the reason why I was able to grow it so long. But yeah, long hair got too much for me, so I think that people might have an optimum length of hair to be most intuitive, and possibly a shape or styling of it. I don't know. All I know is that long hair didn't work for me. But back to where I was when the video cut out. How's school work? So yeah, finally have good roommates, a great room. We have a tub, which is in the shower, which is nice, even though it's like the length of my legs. So I did do a Himalayan sea salt bath in it, and I kind of had to like sit up in it, and then kind of like put my legs up to like push so my body could go in, which it's nice to have. And this dorm looks a lot better than the one we had last year. The one I had last year was called the Tees, and it was named that. They have names, but they're called the Tees because they were supposed to be temporary housing, and they just never got rid of it, and it's sort of just been upgrading them. But the problem we found is that when it got cold, suddenly all the holes between the window and the door and like the frames got bigger because everything shrunk. So there was a lot of shoving paper towels and tissues into the frames of things to get them to, yeah, not have stuff come in. Like when you've got it was like an eighth of an inch spacing at the bottom of the door, so that it would like snow came in during a snowstorm. So then I put a towel down there. And our dorm now is like it's similar. It's about the same setup, pretty much, but it just looks like it's a lot better built. Like these buildings, they were built so that they knew they were gonna like be there for a while, which is good. I have a list now so that I don't just randomly get lost during this. Job. I'm a lifeguard now. Trying to pick up some more. I'm hoping some people will ask me to do their shifts because my friend Amira Beth is having a sale, and I want to get on that. But it's nice having at least some funds to have so that I can do stuff like that. Not that much of a worry because I have spent a good amount of my salary from camp But I'm not too worried because um, I don't make enough for them to actually take money from taxes. So the $300 that the federal government took out, Mom's like, "Oh, you'll get that back in the spring." I'm like, "That's good. I need it." Etsy, I'm going to be re-uploading the readings. I now do rune readings now, so got into the Elder Truth arc recently, and feel pretty confident my skills to do that. Probably also selling crystals there too, because I have come to the fact that I have way too many, and I need to stop just buying them for the sake of buying them, because that really doesn't do much. Like, it's obviously coming from somewhere. Like, it's I call it gap filling, but like, it's compensating for something in my psyche somewhere. So that's going to be investigated. Probably you'll get a crystal with the readings, because Etsy, like, changed their whole deal with stuff like that, because they were, I guess, worried that people, there was probably scams going on, like, from a business financial standpoint, Etsy is completely justified in what it's doing. So probably you'll get a crystal sent with the reading. So, and I'm just probably going to sell some of my extra crystals that I have, because I have too many. Or I might also maybe get some, because I can bulk get some from a shop nearby, and they have pretty good crystals, like really good quality crystals. Like their citrines are actually like natural citrines and not the amethysts that have been heat bleached in any way. Like they're real, and I love it, and you can feel it. So probably put some of those up. What else? It's probably going to be tarot card readings, rune readings. I have some oracle cards if you want those, or a realm reading. I'm going to do some videos about the realms. What else? Oh, shamanism has taken over my life recently, like journeying and learning the skills about that, and I realize that's where my path is going. So hopefully with some journeying we'll be able to figure out where the buying for the sake of just having things, like what am I buffering myself from? Hopefully that will come to light. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for dealing with the fact that this video got chopped in half, although it reminded me that my hair was long. See, I'm just used to it being short. It's been short for most of my life, so now it's just like returned to normal. And I stopped like running my hair, my hands through it. It was funny coming back to school. I do this. I'm like, oh, that's right. I don't have hair anymore. All right. Well, have a blessed week. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to try to be doing once a week at the least. Like, I can easily do that. And the fact that haven't done it all of September is laziness. It's also a combination of lots of things going on, but I really could budget my time better, and I think I would benefit from that, and also you guys will. So, thank you very much, and have a great week.